Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we have got a first for the channel. We've got our first Jada toys that we're going to take a look at. This Mega Man figure that they just put out, looking pretty sweet. I dig the box. Real nice, real simple box. Looks very good. For an inbox collector, like this would be a great item on the shelf because the box just looks awesome. The presentation of it, cool. So, meh, just nice little Mega Man figure, you know? Very simple, basic, makes it kind of super cool. Let's go ahead and pull him out and see what we're working with. And straight out of the box, we've got him here. Like, he's looking pretty cool. I dig it. If we look at the back side here, and you can see from the front, he's got just like the one strap across like his kind of like knee area, and that's all that's really holding him in there. There's some tape around this piece here, and other than that, it looks like we can just pop everything right on out. So let's go and pop them all out and take a look. And right out of the box, pulling him out in a little pose there. Like, I actually had a fun time playing around with him. He was actually pretty cool. But we've got him just kind of standing there. We can see some of the different things that we've got. We've got an alternate set of hands plus a blaster, and it looks pretty cool. I mean, like, it doesn't have crazy detail to it, and you can see that it's kind of just like a on there paint job. It's not super high detailed and everything, but it is better than your average toy. I think this guy looks pretty sweet. Playing around with him, like, I'm getting kind of mixed vibes about like the way that he actually does move around. He does, and he doesn't move around very smoothly. Like, I think a lot of it's just like kind of like sitting in package and like, you know, a little bit of like that first out of package movement and everything that I'm getting. But because he does move pretty well, and I dig that. His articulation is kind of right where I wanted it to be and where I expected it to be. The only thing that I wish is that these legs, these ankles did go up more, because this is like the extent that they are going up, and like if you go down just the tiniest bit, you see that joint, and you can see that joint right there. And if I could move it just a hair more up, like past that, it would be awesome. Like if it was like this was rounded off and this could just horseshoe, like kind of like how like they did do it, but I feel like instead of on like it's on like a hinge, kind of like, you know, like an elbow piece and stuff. And if it was more like a pegged in, kind of like the heads, because let's see, because we do got an alternate head. Yeah, if you pegged it in on there with like a little bit more of a open groove in there, you could rotate around that ankle flawlessly. And I think that would work a little bit better, but who knows? This might just hold a lot better on there. I like this guy. He is pretty sweet. He moves around really well. And all of his accessories he comes with. They said that he was going to be a 112 scale, and they also said that he was going to stand 4 inches. So let's see if we can get you to stand like upright here. All the way. And we'll do a quick measurement on him. And you can see he is about 4 1/4 altogether. Altogether, he's standing 4 1/4 to the top of that helmet. Pretty nice, pretty sweet. He does come with this base and this stand, and this base and stand is not for him. It's actually for this blast effect. Pretty cool. So you can get that blast effect on there, and you can get it to like his height, and you can adjust it wherever you need it, and you can get that blaster in there to have your blast effect. Losing a little bit of focus there. There you go. Pretty cool. Now for these pieces, his arms actually pop out. And you can just replace it with the blaster. So you can give him his blast. Bam. Pretty cool. I like that. And if you set him up with like the sweet head and everything, and because, you know, you always see different depictions. You can have it on either side, which is super cool. And they're not terribly hard to, like, move, but also, like, oh, now his arm's feeling a little bit loose. Did I pop that in wrong, or... No, that does feel a lot looser now. That's a little bit of a negative. Like, he's feeling super loose in this arm now. I wonder if I just need to, like, push it in just a hair more. No, I've got a loose arm on him now after pulling that out. That's unfortunate. Like, that's a little bit unfortunate, but, I mean, you could fix that easily, so, I mean, it's a little bit disappointing. Let's see if it happens to this arm. All in all, I am still very much happy with this figure. This still feels super tight. I want to swap out its head since we're playing with the gun, though. Ugh. And that face is just pretty nice. And if we swap these hands here too, so we can get some fun going. Look at that. Just Mega Man looking all cool. Let's go ahead and bend your arm a little bit for me. A little bit too far there. Straighten you out more. And line you up right. There we go. Look at that. That is pretty cool. Now let's see. Give us a nice little turn. Look at that. Fix his leg there. This is pretty cool. I really dig it, and at $20, like, that's probably the best Mega Man figure you're going to find for 20 bucks. I'm gonna swap his arm back out real quick, and I just want to see if, like, this arm is now feeling all extra loose. But if you do end up with that issue, my theory right now is, like, just some kind of, like, extra little bit of putty, like, around here or something, just to, like, kind of, like, give it a tighter grip in there. Maybe, like, I don't know, the plastic's, like, expanded out a little bit. But let's go ahead and swap this around real quick and just see. Bam. I'm doing this right in front of you guys, wasting a little bit of time here, just so that we can all see what's going on together. It does feel a little bit looser, but not like how this other arm feels. And it's still totally usable. Like, I'm not, like, upset over that or anything. Like, he is I think this guy is, like, probably one of the best purchases I've made in a while. Like, this guy is just super cool. Like, I mean, who does not love Mega Man? Let's be real. Like, Mega Man is so sick, and, like, this is just such a simple design. He is awesome. He's gonna be so much fun to play with and everything. And, like, you had the promo pictures that they had, like, I got him through Big Bad, and, like, with the promo pictures they had him in his slide poses and his blast poses and his jump poses. Like, dude, like, it just, like, the potential you have with this guy is pretty unreal. Like, you can get him up there in this, like, jumpy kind of, like, look. Like, just, like, any way that he looks is just really cool. I think this is one of my favorite figures right now. Like, I'm going to be playing with this guy for a while. Give me 1 second. I'm not too sure what we would scale this with. Like I said, they said that it's a 112 scale in the listing. And they said he was 4 inches tall and everything. So, I mean, this is him with, like, a Doctor Who figure, a Pop figure, Bandai's Dragon Ball Z guy there, and, like, I don't know. I mean, like, he does fit a little bit, but like he does look off, and like, you know, it depends what you're gonna like put him with, like how you're really gonna pair him. But just like height scale reference here and everything. And mind you, we do got our guy a little bit on the crouchy side, so like he does stand decently. It's the head scaling and everything that's gonna look a little bit wonky, but let me know what you guys think. And like, I definitely think this guy's 100% worth like investing in if you're interested. Like, he is just so cool. Like, just such an awesome Mega Man figure for me personally. I dig it. And if like you really look close, you can see like they did even add detail for as basic as a scheme as they went with and everything. Like, you can see like he's got like that fade on the back. Let's see if we can get that real good focus. Like, he's got like the blue fade like over here where it just kind of goes like into a white. He's got that on his like cod piece here and everything too. And like just throughout him you can see where like it's like he's got wear like on his butt there too and everything. Like, he's got like some good attention to detail too. I mean, you got that little rocket like boot design there, but nothing too fancy. And his articulation's just great. Like, I mean, he's just moving around and staying. But we'll see you around, guys. Thanks for joining us.